Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 13, Fan Countdown Live. Who is ready for some Walking Dead? I don't know what it is. When I first saw the spoilers, I thought, this is going to be good, and I wasn't sure it was going to be great, but the more we've gotten closer and closer to this, and we've done some of the other streams, I am super excited about tonight's episode. I don't know why. I wasn't really hyped about the fight, but I just I think it's as we get closer and closer to the fair, I'm getting more excited just to see, there's only so long they can go without major death. It's all got to hit at one time. Before we get into it, I do want to give a super chat shout out to Valar, who says hello to the 99 Army, Kills, Steph, Emmy, Kel, Sweet Tommy, sponsors, Patreons, and of course all the super chatters. And we are winding down. We got one more stream this week, which is, you guys know, it is the reaction video after The Walking Dead. But I do have to say, we've done a lot of streams this week, and I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. We got a super chat coming out. Tom Ferreira says, what if Henry is acting stupid on purpose? I've never really thought about it like that, Tom. Tom has just been like vacillating like all day. Like, how can I get a super chat to just throw Kills off his game? And I think you did it. I think you finally picked it. I don't think Henry is acting stupid, though. I really think he's just in love. I mean, you're going to find out tonight. I think it is, in a zombie apocalypse, it's a heightened love. And here's why. Because Henry's not your normal teenager. Like your normal teenager, you go to school, you hang out, and there's this pressure. And they showed a little bit of that. But what else are you going to do? Henry is like a teenager in the 1800s. You pretty much see somebody and you claim each other, I guess. Hey, I like you, you like me. Well, there's nobody else out there. It's pretty much a done deal. Yeah, I think, we talked about devolving, and I think that's what society has gotten back to. It's very simple. I mean, they were holding hands and eating worms like on first date. They wasted no time. Right, Zelda, I'm right there with you. Thank you for that super chat, though. I had to think about it for a minute. We're going to, jump around. We're not going to do any spoilers in this stream. So how many of you have been in at least 4 of our streams this week? At least 4. If so, just type it in there. And if you have, I want to know which stream did you guys enjoy the most? Thank you so much for that, Richard. I appreciate that. And many of you watched the playbacks as well. The one this morning. So you guys might have noticed something a little bit different that we've done with our channel. So we do a lot of predictions, right? We have fun with our bold predictions. The spoilers, we have fun with the spoilers because that combines the two. We got Freestyle Fridays. We're picking or piking. So just a whole lot of different things. And I hope you guys really enjoy the format because we want to do some where there's a lot of inclusion, where we get your thoughts in the video. We're never going to stop doing our predictions because we have a lot of fun. Freestyle, we just kind of, let it all cut loose and do whatever we want to do. And then earlier today was just something new I wanted to try, and it's more like a game show. So if you guys have not watched the stream earlier this morning, the Picker Pike, definitely go back and check that out as well. And, of course, the reactions tonight. So I've got 3 or 4 streams I'm really having a lot of fun with. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Most of you kind of know the format for this one. This is just kind of, if we were all getting ready to go watch a football game, this would be us sitting out at the tailgate before it happens. I just kind of want to know what you guys are up to. I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm up to. Usually on Sundays, in between the countdown stream, I will check out a little bit of a previous episode. So is anybody like going back and forth watching The Walking Dead that's on right now? Damon Dorizio says, 999, can anyone be a Patreon? I'm considering it. Anyone that wants to be a Patreon can be. I mean, I don't think we have any disqualifying criteria. Patreons, it's just a little different level of interaction with me. I mean, you guys know Patreons financially support the channel, and I have just a tremendous group of Patreons that it's through a third-party website. And I try to do a couple things a little bit differently, and we are going to do some more things for Patreons later on this year. But I like to include them in some of the streams that we're going to do. I like to run some ideas by them, do some polls and surveys. But absolutely, there's a link down below. Leanne, you don't have to have a computer to be a Patreon, by the way. You can do that from any smart device. Now, the channel members, you have to sign up from a non-iOS device, but you can use the iOS devices for all your custom emojis and everything. Angie Homan, super chatting, says, I just enjoy being here, period. I would mow people down to catch a stream. That is awesome. You know, don't get in front of Angie if there's a stream, because she will mow you down. You know what? I love the support. We got some serious hardcore viewers here. We're going to talk a little bit about the show, but I thought some of the membership things were self-explanatory. But they're not, because some people want to be members. The members are through YouTube, and they're the ones that get the custom emojis. But not everybody can be a member, because you do have to sign up from a computer. And some people don't have computers. But if you do want to be a member, a channel member, and get the custom emojis, then if you're on a computer, you hit the $sign, it'll say join YouTube Gaming. Once you hit that, it'll say level up, and then you can sign up. And the patrons are something totally different. I will tell you, we are going to do some things for the patrons that are going to be so much. We're going to restructure the tiers. That's going to be coming probably within the next month or so. But it will be, other than the emojis, it's going to be more cool to be a Patreon. That I will tell you. I'm going to do some things for our long-term patrons. But anyway, send me a message. You guys have some more interest in that, then send me a kick message if you guys want to follow me, KILZHOT, and I'll give you directions of that. So anybody, I like to ask this question every week. Anybody doing anything kind of awesome for The Walking Dead over the next 3 or 4 weeks? Any parties planned? Any events? We are going to be doing Walking Dead therapy probably could be as early as next week. I got a feeling there's going to be some death next week. What do you guys think is the most common? Do you guys have like a go-to food? And like a tradition? I had pho earlier today. That's not my Walking Dead go-to food. Cobbler. I like it. I like the cobbler. You can't really go wrong with nachos. Steph, do you have a liquid? I knew it. I knew Steph would have a liquid diet. Tequila, maybe. Tequila in The Walking Dead. I think the other reason why I like to ask you guys about food, I just like to see everybody type it because there's always several people that just get really hungry when we do that. Crystal, the singer chick Gore, kills. The time I spend here with you, the mods, and the 999 Army are all worth the financial support being both a member and a Patreon. That was beautiful. And when Crystal and I do that duet, I think that deserves a serenade for that super chat, right? Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. That actually warmed my heart. I have a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, but I do have to tell you, when I read almost every comment on the videos, and when you guys write something really, really cool and sweet, don't think that I just gloss over it. I don't respond to all of them because I do get a lot of comments and a lot of messages, but don't be afraid to leave comments on the videos. Some of them, if I've got a couple hours, I'll go in and just kind of respond to them, but I try to read all of them. Joe Fulford says, hey, Kills, today is my 21st anniversary of celebrating my 35th. Can you send me a shout out, please? Joe, hang on. You confused me here. Today's my 21st anniversary. You know what? I was thinking it was the anniversary of a wedding, and I was going to give him a shout out to him and his wife, but no. What he's saying is he's been celebrating his 35th birthday. So I'm going to assume Joe, is today your birthday? Are you 56? If so, happy birthday, Joe. You just confused me. Like, blew my mind. I'm good at math, though. I think. Happy 56th to you. I think we're right with that, right? Anybody else got a birthday? Like, did anybody have a birthday the last couple days or today or tomorrow? And maybe I didn't give you a shout out. I know Cammie's birthday is today. So happy birthday, 56, to Joe Fulford. Happy birthday to Cammie. I know she's away. Angie Homan, birthday tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow too, Angie, because we'll be doing streams. Lynn, let me tell you this. No one is old in our stream. We're all a bunch of happy pixels. There is no age on YouTube. We have viewers from probably 12 to 80. So it don't matter. Natalie, do you think you will do streams about the new AMC show when it comes on? Well, maybe. I don't know of it, Natalie. What is it? And how do I say it, by the way? Is it just a bunch of letters? Is that like a code word? If it's a code word, somebody type it up. So I don't know. I don't know what it's about, but if there's enough interest, sure. Natalie, we do like some Pulse surveys and some real surveys. Oh, Nosferatu. Okay, well that I can. Oh, I should have just read it out, right? Was that a game? A card game? Like Magic the Gathering? Why does that sound really, really familiar to me, Nosferatu? Or a character in a card, something kind of struck a chord with me there. So let me ask this question. How many people will be watching Nosferatu? And if you will, put a 999 in chat. And if it's a series that the Army will watch, I will absolutely talk about it. Sherry Bentley wants to know, what happened to the bedtime stories? Hey, yeah, we're working on them. Wow. Natalie, then it's a yes. If we have this many people that are interested in it, I'll absolutely. But here's the deal. You guys can't leave me high and dry with this. If we're going to do it, then we're going to hype it up. We're going to do it just like we did Fear the Walking Dead. I can't have you jumping in saying, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then 10 people show up. We got to bring the Army if we're going to support it. I'll check it out. Definitely. Someone just typed a question. Sorry. It scrolls really fast. You guys know how our streams roll. It might have been Brian. Anyway, sorry. I apologize. I didn't see who it was. But the question did catch my eye and ask if we would stream Walking Dead during the summer. And the answer to that is absolutely. We stream year-round. So once you guys are a part of the Army, it's like Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. You guys, once you're part of the Army, you're part of a family, you're part of a group, we're going to grow this thing together. This is not, I told you guys many, many times, I'm the person with the microphone. You are the ones that build this channel. And if we decide we're going to watch a show and talk about it, then that's what we do. We just make that commitment. Tom Ferreira says, in the apocalypse, I would be more worried about finding vaccines. Tom, you just reminded me of what I was going to say a little bit earlier. Because it does have to do with vaccines. Do you guys remember a couple weeks ago, and it was showing about an hour ago, actually maybe at 8 o'clock, no, hang on, 7 o'clock, the 7 o'clock version of The Walking Dead, when Earl went in to see Enid? Do you guys remember that scene from a couple weeks ago? And Tammy Rose was there, and, Enid says, hey, you need to take it easy. And Tammy Rose says, yeah, maybe you need to kind of retire for good. They're kind of hinting at that. I don't know why I find humor in this, but Enid was writing him a prescription. It just seems a little comical to me. She was writing it down on a sheet of paper. I swear it was like a prescription. There is no CVS, Enid. I mean, it was cute. But certainly, the vaccine. What would be even more cool is if Enid wrote the prescription, and then she handed it to him, and then she ran out the back door, like over to a different area, and then put on some other pharmacy outfit, and then he walked up and he had to hand it back to Enid. That would have been cool. I don't know. Maybe you guys wouldn't have liked it. I would have laughed. Yes. Okay. So Nosferatu, we're going to check out. Fear the Walking Dead. We're definitely going to have that going on. Have we seen a release date for Fear the Walking Dead yet? Has anybody seen that? I was looking for that today and I couldn't run across it. Earl was like, I still got to make another 24 horseshoes for the fair. I love all the references to the fair. Okay, so no release date. And here's what we got too. We got one more little thing that we're doing this year as opposed to all other years. And I know there's a lot of fans here. William, the 999 walking billboard. William, we missed you last night. You missed a good freestyle. And American Pride even gave me the kill shot token, which was awesome. Because when we got stagnant, I could always play that token and change the subject. I really like the new rules. And thanks, William. Appreciate you being here. Tom Ferreira, you think Enid is getting the border death? You know, I always get stumped with Enid. But, Tom, here's the thing that I will tell you. We are... Kel, what night was that we're going to do our second round of Pick 'em or Pike 'em? I have to look at the calendar. Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, everybody. Tom, I can't give you an answer to that right now, but I'm going to invite all of you because it was a lot of fun this morning. Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, we're going to have round 2 of Pick 'em or Pike 'em, and I can guarantee you Enid will be one of the ones that we're going to be talking about. There's going to be 6 people. The patrons are still voting on it. Of the 6 that we're going to include. And it's not the 6 they think are going to be piked. It is the 6 that we want to discuss. So it's going to be very good conversation. It's going to be up to all of you to decide which ones we're going to pick and which ones we're going to pike. But Enid will definitely be discussed. So hopefully I'll get an answer. Or I'll feel a little bit. Because honestly, I'm not trying to stonewall you, Tom. But I need to see all of your arguments. So when people start saying, well, because of this and because of this, I just absorb it like a sponge. And there were some really good arguments made today that actually had me leaning. I started out with one perspective, and the viewers sort of changed my perspective a little bit. William, the billboard, says, I was at my little girl's gymnastics competition, hated missing it, but her number one, yeah, absolutely, man. You are completely forgiven. William, you and Irish Dave Doherty can sell out the Army anytime that you want. I just got Irish Dave Doherty in trouble again. You know what? As soon as you thought it was waning, as soon as you thought that everybody's going to let you off the hook, Dave, I just had to bring it up again. All right, I do have to do what we do on the countdown. I know it, Dave. Based on Tommy, you're absolutely right. I think Captain Marvel was phenomenal. And you know what? And we'll jump into that from time to time, too. The problem with me doing movie reviews is our audience is very niche. And we can all kind of see the TV shows at the same time. And I know it's an easy way to get views, and I know it's an easy way to grab a bigger audience. But our group, sometimes people will see the movie on opening night, and sometimes they see it a little bit differently. We may talk movies at some point, but that'll be a little bit further down the road. I think there's enough TV show information for us to really dig into. All right, so we're at 24 minutes. I do have to ask everybody, no spoilers included in this. I just want a rating. Based on what you've seen, if you did not watch any of our spoilers this week, based on what you saw from the preview and the teaser and some of the common stuff that we all knew, give this episode a rating from 1 to 10. If you saw all the spoilers and everything we talked about, still give the show a rating on tonight from a 1 to a 10. I want to see what the expectations are going to be, and then we'll do another follow-up tonight during the reactions. We got 9.99 Tammy, 9.5 Khaleesi, Irish Dave says a 7. Casey with a 9, Sherry Bentley with a 7, Tegan says an 8. We got a lot of 9s. 8.7. MDev says a 7. Diana C, 7.5. Leanne didn't see any spoilers, rating it really high at 9.5. Coma Drug with a 7. Wilani with a 9. Richard with a 9. Evil Tracy with an 8. BK with an 8. So what I'm seeing is overall looks like some high 8s. So not a bad, not as high as some of the other ones though. Like usually when we do this, you guys are, because we're pretty hardcore fans. And I get it. I mean, this is a Walking Dead channel pretty much, so we tend to rate things higher than, than the critiquing. And it's completely understandable. I actually, based on what I thought was going to go down and a little bit of my own impatience and the Highwaymen, I was about a 7.5 to an 8, I think, earlier in the week. I'm going to raise it. Because as I thought about the plot a little bit more and we got involved in more of the streams, I'm going to go 8.5, and it's going to be interesting to see how much my viewpoint changes after tonight. If the fight is well done, if it's very well choreographed and it's not, completely unrealistic, like I want to see, with this fight, I want to see the punches land. Anybody else with me? You guys want to see like a real, like a Rocky 1, where they're really hitting each other with punches and it's not fake? I want to see them actually. I'm probably going to go back and watch it and go back and forth. And if Beta throws a punch at Daryl and it's like 6 inches and his head goes back, yeah. If you hype this thing up, it better be like a realistic type of thing. Because that was in the teaser. This is like one of their signature moments this week. The Alpha beheading, that was a signature moment. Daryl Beta fight, that's a signature moment. The border scene is going to be a signature moment. The fair, I mean, there's a few of them. So it needs to be very well done, and that's what I'm going to be looking for. If that's done, I have no problem raising my score a little bit later on. So with that, everybody, let me make a couple announcements because we are going to wind this thing down. We've got Kel's posting a new calendar. So tomorrow night, we are going to be streaming early at 7 o'clock. We're going to be doing our sneak peek of The Walking Dead. And the reason is because Passage is a 2-hour finale tomorrow night. So Passage will be on at 8. So we got two things going on. A super early stream, 7 o'clock will be Walking Dead sneak peek, which will be obviously talking about 14. And then at 10:10 tomorrow night, we will be doing our Passage reaction. And then all throughout the rest of the week, just pretty much check out between 8 o'clock and 9:30. You're going to get multiple streams. It's okay. If you guys don't get a chance to watch all of them, you can definitely watch the playback. So Tom Ferreira, like how Bane beat Batman. Yeah, I want to see it. That actually is probably a good analogy, Bane and Batman. Daryl and Beta. So other hand-to-hand fist fights, I guess hand-to-hand would be fist fight. Scratch that. Other fist fights that you've seen in movies or television shows that you thought were epic that we'll be able to compare this fight to. Leave it in your thoughts and comments as we wind it down. And everybody else, I will see you at 10:10 tonight while you guys are typing that. I'm going to go ahead and roll out. Make sure you guys all hit the like button. And the invitation for the 10:10 stream will be posted very shortly. So if you guys want to hang out here and talk to each other about the episode, that's awesome. I will be back once the episode ends. But the invite will be up very shortly. So thanks, everybody. And I will talk to you all in about an hour or so. Peace.